Hi dear friends, let us come and learn a lesson from a story told by Dr. Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich. This story is a reminder to millions that before success comes in your life, you are sure to meet with much temporary defeat and perhaps some failures. When defeat overtakes you, the easiest and the most logical thing for you will be to quit. That is exactly what the majority of the men are doing, and that is one of the most common causes of failure in the habit of quitting when one is overtaken by temporary defeat. Every person is guilty of this mistake at one time and another. Now let's see the story. The story of R.U. Darby and his uncle. To study a man who had plenty of tangible evidence of riches, but lost it because he stopped 3 feet short of the goal he was seeking. An uncle of your RV was caught by the gold fever in the gold rush days and went to dig and grow rich. He had never heard that more gold has been mined from the brains of men than has ever been taken from the earth. He staked a claim and went to work with pick and shovel. The going was hard, but his lust for gold was definite. After weeks of labor, he was rewarded by the discovery of the shipping ore. He needed machinery to bring it out on the earth. Quietly he covered it up, retraced his footsteps to his home in Ellisburg, Maryland, told his relatives and a few neighbors of the strike. They got together money for the needed machinery, had it shipped. The uncle and Darby went back to work the mine. The first car of the ore was mined and shipped to a smelter. The returns proved they had one of the richest mines in Colorado. A few more cars of that ore would clear the debts. Then would come the big killing in profits. Down went the drills. Up went the hopes of Darby and uncle. Then something happened. The vein of the gold disappeared. They had come to the end of the rainbow, and the pot of the gold was no longer there. They drilled on, desperately trying to pick up the vein again, all to no avail. Finally they decided to quit. They sold the machinery to a junk man for a few $100s and took the train back home. Some junk men are dumb, but not that one. He called the mining engineer to look at the mine and do a little calculating. The engineer advised that the project has failed because the owners were not familiar with the fault lines. His calculations showed that the vein would be found just 3 feet from where the Darby had stopped drilling. That is exactly where it was found. The junk man took millions of dollars. He did the drilling and he became the richest man in gold mining business. And the lessons we see that the Darby has the fortune, everything at his footsteps, but only he lacked the spirit, the will to continue, to persevere, and finally they become quitter. And we know that a quitter never wins and winner never quits. Dear friends, this is a glaring example of how people, when they are at the verge of success, they quit. So we should learn success is failure turned inside out, a silver tint in the cloud of doubt. You never can tell how close you are. You may be very near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you are hardest hit. And when things go worst, you must not quit. A quitter never wins and a winner never quits. Also, in the world broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life, be not a dumb driven cattle, be a hero in the strife. Lives of all great men remind us we can make our life sublime and departing leave behind us the footprints on the sands of time. Dear friends, that is really very essential if you want to be successful in life. Lessons: never quit, persist, continue. We can definitely be a winner, because life's battle don't always go to the strong or the faster man, but sooner or later the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. That capability to persist, to continue, to face the challenges and never say die, that can only make us very great in our life. Another way you can say, though deep in mire, wring not your hands and weep. The fortune will lend its arm to all those who say I can. No shamefaced outcast ever sank so deep, but yet may rise and be again a man. Be a man! Be a man with persistence, with burning desire. And don't be afraid when you are met with temporary defeats, temporary failures, temporary hardships. If you look into the history of the tennis players, Nadal has lost his knee almost. ACL was broken, but with his willpower, determination, striving, and keeping on keeping, he recovered and he became a conqueror. He won so many ATP tournaments. I see another child in the making of tennis. The child who only her knee got ACL broken. She had willpower to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. And she is now very strong tennis player. Recently she has suffered some more injury in her arms because she wants to become great, and for this she had to strive harder and harder, more and more. But always remember, too much of a thing is good for nothing. Because of the excessive use of her arm, she is just facing some recent problems, some kind of injury. This is only the lessons we have learned. Work on your weakness. Work on your knowledge. A specialized knowledge is very, very essential for your success. The Darby failed because they don't have the specialized knowledge in mining. Specialize yourself. Also try to understand what are the necessary things you need to become successful in particular calling. For a tennis player, a very strong body is required, then a very tough mind. And of course, the specialized knowledge of tennis skills is also important. And that is applicable to every venture in your life. This is my sincere request to all the people who want to be great in life, that you can become great. There is no doubt about it. But be specialized in your knowledge, have tremendous courage, conviction, belief and faith in yourself, and be always certain and be always conscious about the final victory you are going to have. There is no reason that you will fail. You will only fail once you treat the temporary defeats as permanent and you just quit because you don't have the heart of a lion. Fight. Fight to the limit. Fight to the limit, because some strange and some varied nature of life, it tests people several times, and if you are not coming flying colors out of those tests, you are definitely going to fail. That is a test for your perseverance, test for your willingness, test for your desire, how much you are hungry and how much you need it in life. And once you have the obsessed desire, the burning desire, an intense, penetrating, persevering effort, a willpower initiative, definitely you are going to be crowned with success. I really sincerely wish that never quit, continue your journey, learn every lessons what the failures are teaching you, and you will be victorious, because every failure brings with it a seed of an equivalent benefit or success. Learn those lessons from every failure and never quit, never give up. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. Victory belongs to you. Success belongs to you. You are born great. Believe in this philosophy of life and never bend before miseries, adversities, misfortune, obstacles. The difficulties must nerve you to new energy, new enthusiasm, new determination, new conviction, and you should behave like a giant. Tread down all the difficulties, dangers, obstacles, impediments, adversities, misfortune, because you are the master of your fate and you are the captain of your soul. But just not yield, just not surrender, just not quit, Just not a stop. Arise, awake, and stop not till your goal is reached. I thank you very much and wish you best of luck and your success. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Keep on, keep on.